Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic is about multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. This is under Mathematics 5. So let us have our first example. So this is 6 over 8 times 40. There are two ways of solving it. Let me just show you the first way now. And then later, let's use the other way of solving this kind of equation. So let's write solution and then kindly copy the given. So that is 6 over 8 times 40. So now kindly change 40, a whole number, into a fraction. So we have here 6 over 8 times 40 over 1. Because if we have to change a whole number into a fraction part or a fraction, we have to add 1 in our denominator and that's it. So the usual way of solving multiplication of a fraction to a whole number is that multiplying it numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. So 6 times 40, that is 240, over 8 times 1, that is 8. As you can see in here, 240 over 8 is an example of an improper fraction. So meaning the numerator is greater than the denominator. So if that is the case, we have to change this into a mixed number. How? We have to divide 240 and 8. I will show you how. Let's do it by hand. So we have here 240 divided by 8. So 24 divided by 8, that's 3. 3 times 8, that's 24. Let's subtract. 24 minus 24 is 0, so let's cancel this out and then bring down 0. And then 0 divided by 8, that's 0. 0 times 8, that's 0. 8 minus 8, 0 minus 0, that is 0. So the answer is 30. And 0 over 8. So please notice that your numerator is 0. If this is the case, generally, if your numerator is 0, automatically the fraction is equal to 0. So we are going to write our answer as 30 only. And this is the answer, 30. I will show you the other way of solving it. Solution. We have here the given. Let's copy it. 6 over 8 times 40. To avoid confusion, please change 40 into a fraction. So how are we going to do that? Just write 1 in your denominator and then let's do cross multiplication here. For 6 and 1, they are partners, but there's no number that can divide 6 and 1 at the same time without remainder, aside from 1. But we will not use 1. So therefore, we will be proceeding with 8 and 40. So just think of a number that can divide 8 and 40 at the same time without remainder. If you are thinking of 2, you can use it. If you're thinking of 4, you can use it also. Um, but for now, let's use the largest number that we can have to divide 8 and 40, and that is 8. So 8 divided by 8 is 1, 40 divided by 8 is 5. Now we can proceed with the usual way of multiplying fractions. So multiply 6 and 5 and that is 30. And multiply the denominators which is 1 and 1, so that's 1. So as you can see, we have here 30 over 1. we can still simplify it because its denominator is 1 and also it is an improper fraction. So the shortcut method is this. Remove 1 and then just keep the numerator only. So you have 30. This is the other way. But as you can see, we have same answer, right? So it is your choice now. Which method are you going to use? Let us have another. We have here 12 over 15 times 30. So for our solution, we will be copying the given. That is 12 over 15 times 30. Then don't forget to change 30 into a fraction. So we have here 12 over 15 times 30 over 1. And then I will use the second method that I have mentioned earlier. So I will think of a number that can divide 15 and 30 at the same time without remainder. But I will be using the largest number that I can think of. So therefore, I will not divide and again and again and again just to get the final answer. So I can use 15 here. So 15 divided by 15 is 1. 30 divided by 15 is 2. So for 12 and 1, I know that they are partners, but there's no number that can divide the numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. Aside from 1, but 1 is not included. So therefore, we'll just copy 12 and 1. So let's multiply 2 and 12. And that is 24 over 1 times 1, that's 1. So 24 divided by 1, that is equal to 24. Or you can just simply remove 1 in your denominator just to simplify it. Let us have another example. We have here 62 times 4 over 20. Same process. Kindly write the given first. We have here 62 times 4 over 20. And then just don't forget to change 62 into a fraction. So it will become 62 over 1 times 4 over 20. And then just think of a number that can divide 62 and 20 at the same time without remainder. We can use 2 here. So therefore 62 divided by 2, that's 31. 20 divided by 2, that's 10. And for 4 and 1, we cannot simplify it anymore because there's no number that can divide the numerator and um 4 and 1 at the same time without remainder aside from 1. So let's just multiply 3 and 4. 31 times 4, that's 124 here. And then 1 times 10, that's 10. And then as you can see here, it is an improper fraction, right? So therefore, we have to change that into a mixed number. How? So we have here 124 divided by 10. So 12 divided by 10 is 1. 1 times 10 is 10. Subtract 12 minus 10 is 2. Bring down 4. 24 divided by 10, that's 2. 2 times 10, that's 20. 24 minus 20 is 4. So remainder 4. So let's have the quotient first, that's 12 here. And then the remainder, that's 4. And then our divisor, which is 10. Is this the final answer? No, because there's still a number that can divide 4 and 10 at the same time without remainder. And that is 2. So therefore, we have here 12 and 4 divided by 2, that's 2. 10 divided by 2, that's 5. 12 and 2 over 5. And this is our final answer because 2 over 5 is a proper fraction. No need to change that into a mixed number. And there's no number that can divide the numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. So that's it for our topic. If you have inquiries about us or about the topic, kindly message our FB page, The Honors Tutorial. Thank you and God bless.